So you just got a brand new PC. I'm going to give you 5 quick tips to get you all set up and ready to game. Tip number 1, you're going to want to make sure that after the initial setup, all the updates are installed in your PC. You can do this by searching for updates in your search bar and click here, check updates. You should have a few updates to install. Additional tip on this one, if you do have updates and it advises you to restart, just keep clicking for updates until you are unable to find any other updates, because if you click restart every time it suggests you to restart, you might have to restart quite a few more times than needed. You might have to, after restarting, come back here again and check for more updates, because some updates will only become available once you have installed and restarted your PC. Unfortunately, especially if you have a gaming PC, not all updates will be available there, so you'd also have to ensure, if you have a dedicated GPU, that you check for updates to your drivers as well. If you have NVIDIA one, you can check the NVIDIA app and go to drivers and click here, check for updates, and be sure that you have all the updates installed. You can also check their official website. You can download the app from their website if you don't have it, which you should. I believe my laptop came with it. And you can also check for drivers and select your corresponding GPU and download the most updated drivers from here. Tip number 2, and this is very important if you're gaming on your PC, either be it a laptop or a desktop, you want to right click on your desktop and go to display settings, scroll down until advanced display, and then in choose refresh rate, you want to make sure that the highest refresh rate is selected. For me, it would be 240. It will depend on your monitor, but this will apply for laptops or for a desktop. You want to make sure that the highest frame rate is selected, because not all monitors will come with this option selected from the get-go. So if you're playing a game and you want the highest frame rates and you're wondering why your game looks a bit choppy, this might be why. Tip number 3, you can go into your bar down here and right click, go to Task Manager, and in Task Manager, go into Performance, and you can actually see the specs of your desktop or laptop. So you can check if you got what you actually paid for with the CPU, memory, disk, the GPU, and this will be the integrated GPU. So for earlier, if you weren't sure what GPU you have, you can double check here for your correct specs and ensure you have the correct drivers. Tip number 3, you can search for installed apps, and here you can look around for unnecessary apps that come installed with your PC and uninstall them. One of them would be, for example, the antivirus that most, if not all, PCs come with them installed. If it's something that you are not sure of what it is, do a quick Google search and double check what it is before you install something that is actually important. Tip number 5, which kind of goes hand in hand with the first tip. There's other ways to check for updates as well. The first one that I showed you in here, which would have most of the Windows and security updates. The other one would be on the GPU app that you have or their official website, but also for most apps that you might install on your PC, you can get them from the Microsoft Store. So if you do have installed them from there, you'd want to check for updates to those apps in here. You can do so by, if you don't have it here, you can search for Microsoft Store in here and then go to downloads, and here again check for updates, and if there's updates it should come up and start installing them right away. Otherwise you also have the option to click on update now. Now for BIOS updates, it might depend on the PC that you have. Because I have a Lenovo, I can get BIOS updates through the Lenovo app by checking for updates, and any updates, including BIOS updates, would come up here and install automatically for me. But depending on the PC and motherboard that you have, you might have to go to the official website of that brand and search for the BIOS updates. Now, if you made it this far, bonus tip for you. either you bought a desktop or a laptop, chances are you got an offer with it. You should have either in the box or inside the box with the usual guides and warnings and all, something to say that you have an offer to claim, either be it for a game or a Game Pass, or you can check the seller's website to see if they say anything. Otherwise, you can also go into the Microsoft Store that I showed you earlier and go down into library. And you should, if you have anything included, you should have a little option here included with device. For me, for example, my laptop came with the Games Pass. You can claim that offer from here. If any of those tips were helpful at all, I would really appreciate if you could like this video and also subscribe to my channel for more. Now, do you have any tips that you'd like to share? Leave them down there in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.